Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You. Today join me with another quick unboxing review. Now hopefully most of you will have seen last week's video where we unboxed the Matrix Superbox Lime Edition S36, and this week we've got the side tray to go along with it. Now obviously there is a newer Matrix box out. These are the newer trays, and we're just gonna have a little look. This is the 3D extendable side tray. Now there is an XL version of this, which is around the 94, 95 to 100 depending where you're looking bracket. This one was 75 to 85 pound bracket. I actually paid about 85 quid for this, so it is an expensive piece of kit, but if you want a good side tray you've got to pay the money. So for me, I don't need the XL. If you were doing the matches, or you were using a lot of bait for natural venues, I can understand. Some people like that extra space. For me, this is more than big enough when it's extended. And it's actually a clever design and really simple to set up, to be honest. You can see this is compact mode, so this could actually fit into one of your carry-alls, into the front or where your net bags are, which makes it dead easy when transporting to the peg. It can, you know, that's a big plus side for me, because that's always what I struggle with, is trying to get that to fit somewhere. So when I say extendable, that's what I mean by extendable. So as you can see on the front, just close it up so it's easy to see. There's 3 holes. Now it does come with a selection of different spacers depending on what size leg you've got, and I've popped out these smaller 30mm leg spacers that it's got in there, but as I've got the 36. Now if you take them out, it's bang on straight onto a 36 leg. Now on the other end, you can buy a 36 leg and put these through the other 2 sides to stand it up, or you can just leave as is with the blue 25mm in this one, and it comes with a 25mm extendable leg. So there we go, fully extendable. You know, a decent size leg if you're hanging slightly off into water, or it's you know, it's a bit of an uneven ground, you've got the leg to support it. So what we'll do is we'll put this together first. In fact, what we'll do is start by putting the legs in first. Now I always go to put the legs in first. The reason that we do that is once you've got the part attached to your box, it makes it really difficult to get the legs in. So what I tend to do is put the legs in higher than what you need them, so then once we've got it ready to go, we can just slide that into position, and it's nice and simple. Just tighten the bottom nut on that one. That's the thing, when they're brand new, you've got to check all the turning nuts just to make sure that they're tightened up, because obviously with them being boxed up, not always tightened, because they may be being tested and then not re-tightened back up. So we just throw these two out. And obviously the good thing about having an extendable leg is if you haven't got a long way down to the ground, you can still have the top part of your leg quite high up to put extra attachments on. If you want to put a pole sock on there, you want to put a ripple bar, you want to put something for your roost kits, you can still do that, because you can extend the bottom part to touch the floor. So that's something to take mind of. So you could, I suppose, have it in that smaller size and just fasten it onto 2 legs, but the idea is to obviously extend it and get it in line with the 3 legs that are on your box. So as you can see, when you first get them on, they're nice and snug. I'm just going to get that one in line. So just going to give it a little bit of a push. Just need to slacken that one off a little bit, so that top one's on like so. Slacken that one off a little bit more. There we go, that's the middle one on. And they might take a little bit of fiddling when you first get used to them. And then the last one, that one's on as well. So once you've got those to how you want it, that's when you can come and loosen and drop these legs down. So like I say, if you want it to leave it to this small height, which I'll move out of the way of in a minute, you can then release the bottom, which I'll show you when I'm on the other leg. So you can attach your roost bars and things like that to it. I'm just going to pull it a little bit more so you can see. So you can see that that's nice and in line there. And drop this one down again to the similar height of your other one. Undo that bottom, and then you've got that really strong support system that you can put all your bits and bobs onto. So as you can see, for me, that's more than big enough for what I'm going to do. We'll come in close and you can have a look at it, but that's more by a mile big enough than I'm ever going to need to do with containers. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, you probably get 8 normal bait tubs on that, if I'm honest, and then you could have a nice EVA set up on there, and then some more boxes. To be honest, this is bigger than the Gabellino one that I had. The Gabellino was obviously a 2-legger and probably came out to about here. So you're gaining another good 5-6 inches in extra space, and that's 6 inches across this way, and then probably 12-14 inches diameter. So you're getting a good another 2 bait tubs on that, compared to what I had before. And then if you want the XL version, that comes out probably another 3 inches that way. Same width, same, looks exactly the same, just goes out slightly further. And that, if you want an extra stuff on it, then you know that's perfect. But I do love how the legs sit. I used to, it's a bit like the Preston Monsters that I used to have. Obviously the Ventilite and the Gabellino one that I've just had self-attaching legs with no support legs. The support legs are great. If I want a roost kit to sit on there, it'd be brilliant, or a pole sock or whatever. I can attach that and you know, it looks proper good, if I'm honest. What I'll do is I'll take the camera off again. We'll go in close. We'll give you a look of the setup now, because as I was saying in my other video, the thing that I like about this is just the stance of it. It's just it's an absolute station setup now. It's just girthy on this on this setup, and it just looks like got some real good presence and lots of space, which is always what you need when you're fishing. So let's flip round and have a look and see what it looks like close up. Right guys, so I'm going to give you a little bit of perspective now. So in regards to how we set that up, like I was saying, you can slide these further down if you want. If you want to extend the base of the leg, or if you've got longer arms than me and you want to extend the actual table lower down because you're higher up, then you can do that. I like to sit mine sort of on the top of the legs like that. It just works well for me. That's the kind of setup I like. And obviously if it was an uneven ground, I'd just change the bottom pins. But it just looks mega, doesn't it? And you see I've done a little bit of extension. They've got way more to go, but we've still got that top hanging out the top to add ripple bars, roost bars, anything else you want to attach. So we've got obviously that nice sort of perforated metal, so if you want to spill anything, it's fine. And then you've got, if you want to do any work, tiny rigs, put some hooks. You've obviously got your main part in your middle, and same on the other side for the perforated side, and then you've got the sliding mechanism on either side to slide that in. And then obviously if you want the inserts in, you can put the inserts in, they come with it. If you've got a 30, a 32, a 36, a 28, all those attachments come with it. If you've got a square leg or a round leg, they all come with it. So yeah, let's get back onto main camera and finish her off. So guys, hopefully that's been really helpful to you. I know a lot of my views when it comes to equipment are on boxes and are on side trays, because it's what everybody uses, it's what people invest their money in. I can't say how important it for me is to have the right kind of box to sit on and to be comfortable and to have the things that I need to my hand. And it really is a good little solid tray. It's sort of combined elements of things I've loved in the past. Now, it hasn't got a hood, that is a negative, but you can get the like EVA style boxes with a lift up lid, matrix style one. So if I knew I was going in bad weather, I could just buy one of those and they could fit on there. So it's not absolutely the end of the world. But the main thing for me is get what feels right for you, get what's right for your budget. There's always something out there. I'm always here to give advice. This is what fits my budget. I can afford to get the top of the range box. I just didn't see the point. I just didn't see the point spending over £200 to get something that looks pretty much the same and with minor changes if I'm going to change it in 6 to 8 months. The tray wise, obviously you have to pay full whack. The trays are out. They are what they are. But it's a great piece of kit. It combines the love of having the perforated from the Ventalites and the Garbolino with an old school monster tray, where it was obviously a bigger side tray that Preston used to do with the standing legs. So it's combined two things that I really like. I do keep the EVA boxes to keep my things dry. If I'm fishing a session and it rains, then like you say, I'll just have it in an EVA box with a lid on it, so if it does rain, it doesn't matter too much. Or we put the old umbrella up as a total last resort, because that's not my favourite thing to fish with. But hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you want to look at any of those other playlists, you can see that there is loads of different things that we've tested. There's one just on poles and margin poles, and then there's another one where it's all sorts of equipment, luggage, side trays, boxes, just generalised fishing equipment, reels, all sorts of stuff like that, and rods. So just have a scan through there. If you want to just if you want to watch some feature videos where that's different methods, or you want to look at challenge videos or any sort of fun videos like that, there's plenty on there as well. Join us on the Facebook group if you want to join a community, totally free, and just a lot of good fun and a lot of great guys and girls on there. If you want to just post pictures and have a look at what we're doing, then go onto the Instagram and have a look at angling_for_you, and join us. Hopefully subscribe and share with your friends, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys. Happy New Year and tight lines.